Howdy dorks, how's it going? Happy Thursday, hi. Hello Elfie, how's it going? We're here again. We're here to play Dwarf Fortress. We're here back with our lizards. Hooray. Our last stream ended a little weird. So today's gonna be a finger crossing day. Today's a finger crossing day that we don't experience a whole lot of crashing. I think we're gonna be okay. But I am crossing my fingers a whole heck of a lot. I did redo things off stream. Grumpy. It did crash a couple more times, but in like different ways. Yeah, fingers crossed. Hi JM, how's it going? I've kind of narrowed down what's going on to maybe like 2 different things. I don't know. Today's gonna be a day of going slow, making sure to make a lot of saves as we go, so that if something does happen that we're not losing an entire season all at once, because that sucked. My goal is to not do that again. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of saving today, but I did get us back to, we're in winter, right? So last stream we started in the fall, we got to winter. And I think what happened was the caravan showed up, and then we crashed a desktop. I don't know why that would cause the crash in particular. I did go into the Kit Fox bug thing and had a short interaction with Putnam, and maybe kind of know what's going on. No clear answers. The only clear information that I got was that it's about maybe a potentially like a bugged contaminant inside of a building. Is what the crash log was saying, but I don't know what would cause that. I kind of narrowed it down to maybe the minecarts were being weird, like our garbage disposal minecarts. Because as I was replaying the saves where I forgot to replace the minecarts were the ones where it was more stable. Not totally sure what that means. Also, I do have the minecarts placed in the save that we're going to start from, so we're going to cross our fingers that everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Just say it with me. It's all fine. We're all good. It's all good. We're all good. That's what we're up to today. Other than that, we're kind of going on our same kind of task list. We have our vault to work on. That's going to be the major project for today, I think, because we were working on it when we crashed, and I haven't redone all of that. So that's going to be one of the things that we work on. But also we have our glass ceiling that's very, very, very nearly done. It's got maybe less than 50 tiles left. We have our candy to harvest and things like that. And we have our new squads that we're desperately trying to get to use their uniforms. I'm also wondering if part of the problem was, like last stream we were doing the DF hack, like detect conflicts thing in the militia menu. I'm wondering if that was part of the cause as well, but I haven't been using that in this fork of things, and I have seen a crash or 2 as well. So I don't know. There's a lot of question marks, and we're just gonna go for it. It's one of those kinds of days. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope you are on board with this, because we're gonna go for it. Today's episode is brought to you by Bricks, not just for throwing, and by you clicking on all those buttons down there, hanging out live, watching the VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. All the buttons except for the ones that make me crash. I would like you to press all of those, please, and thank you. And we're gonna do the thing. Gotta break the glass ceiling. Please leave the glass ceiling alone. It has taken a while to make. Oh, come on. My little columns here. Okay. So here we are. So the main thing is that I got us to the 10th of winter and the caravan has arrived. That's really the main thing here is I think the thing that happened right as we were crashing was the caravan arriving, because we kind of got that notification sound. But the caravan has successfully entered the map now. I don't think anything has happened since. I think they're even still they're currently entering the map right now. And we have our diplomat has arrived as well, who's like way the heck over here. So, potentially having a diplomatic interaction. We're going to try to trade. This is our home civ. And that's going to be kind of what we do. And we're going to cross our freaking fingers. I'm going to try not to overload the game with doing too much. Oh, also we have a strange mood. We didn't have a strange mood last time, but we have a strange mood now. So Gogher has claimed a workshop here. Let's see even which one it is here. It's not you, right? You're making a door. Someone's off gathering materials, which is fine. We also had a couple of people join the merchants because that's a thing that we have enabled with DF hack as well. And yeah, and that's about where we're at. I'm gonna keep an eye on this strange mood. So far has found a rock. But yeah, other than that, things are basically the same. I think I told them to start placing. Yes, we have this much glass. We have this much left, right? We're very, very close. Hey, look, here's backs. Here's naked backs. placing glass. Well, and here's Caffet. Caffet has gear. Caffet figured it out. I really, I want them to get their gear sorted out, but I don't want to press buttons that I think might crash things. That's the dance that I'm doing right now. So here's our vault. Here's our vault in progress. You will notice that we're redoing a little bit of stuff here. But that is fine. That is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I keep telling you it's fine. How's everyone else? Everyone, tell me about how fine you are. Tell me about all the things that are fine in your life right now. I think that's what I need. So then this is our next level down, right? So I'm gonna go basically like this. Kind of like that, right? And they'll build that, and then we're just gonna go for the next level as well, just at the same time to do more at the same time. We're just gonna come down here. It's gonna be basically the same thing. And then we'll want more out here too, but we can't place those yet. And then we have a stairwell going up, and it's going up too. So I think here we can just place some walls, right? And that's what we were doing. We're selecting, so I want these squares, right? We're doing like this. And we'll let them do it. We'll let them go for it. Merchants are unloading their goods, so let's work on our stuff. Hopefully they can actually like successfully unload all their junk. We've had that be its own issue, right? Completely unrelated to the recent issues. But we should have a bunch of at least a bunch of totems, right? Of course, no, everything's not going to be in their boxes. Oh, here's a good one. There we go. Okay. Oh, and then like large gems. I'm going to keep the large gems. Goblets we're keeping. Clothing we're keeping. Weapons we're definitely keeping. Green glass dye. I forgot about that. I forgot that we just made a bunch of dye. Oh, and there's still some gold stuff knocking around. Interesting. Can I just search for finished goods? Bin? No, I just want the bins with finished goods. That's all I want. Nope, where do we go? Okay. Ooh, Finished goods. Here we have... Oh, I need to... There we go. Okay. That's all clothing. No, I want to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Here we go. That's a trade bin. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay. Good. Good. We're actually sitting here at 23 frames. I was noticing replaying on my own. OBS does take a little bit. Or I guess streaming just in general takes a little bit. But not as much as I thought. I was hitting like 26, 27 offline. And here we're at 23. So that's, you know, a chunk, but it's not like a bunch. You are hauling, you are hauling. Look at that, they're already showing up. And what about you? You're going awfully fast. I doubt you're hauling anything. No, you are. Wow. And here come them. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna be ready to trade before they are. I'm very okay with this. There's Nodka. Wow. They're going too fast, I can't click them. Our moody kobold is still gathering. I've managed to reduce, like, we're not getting very many job cancellations right now. Things are actually working pretty nice. Trade. Oh, they're still unloading. Okay. We did beat them. I think I'm just gonna keep an eye on it even. I don't wanna miss an opportunity. I'm also hoping, so we have a diplomat visiting right now. I'm hoping that they show up and offer us a barony. Now that we are not mistakenly marked the capital. Oh no, now you're gonna go eat. Okay, of course. All right. The dragons in the dining hall. I love it. Oh, I love it. And of course we have our squads down here training, right? So they're training, like they're down here doing stuff, but their gear's really hit or miss still. Yeah, my goodness. If that could all just be sorted out someday, I would be very happy. But at the very least, they're on their schedule, they're training, they're keeping their skills up, so could be worse. Of course, Nodka's gonna be off eaten forever, of course. Yeah, look at that. Look at him go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna do a wall here and here. Do a floor like that. No, but not out of lead. Not that. Wait. Okay, and then right, so this floor is going to be lead like here, and then like here, and then way over there, then here, right? Yeah, so I need more. all right, okay. And then walls of lead, like this. That's all still, you're still working on it. This is, oh, I see. Seeing the designations through the floor, okay. And we're gonna have to hunt for more rock crystal, right? We're short like 3 rock crystal. I think that's all fine. And look at that. And now, yeah, you can just go all the way around, right? Yeah, you can just go all the way around. I love it. Okay. So same thing here. But I think I need to do these outside ones first. So I'm gonna go like here, and here, and here, and here. Seeing them all, oh my goodness, this is so nerve-wracking. Just seeing half a dozen kobolds suspended out over a caldera like this. We are tempting fate. We are tempting fate every moment we are working over here. Right? Yeah, so I want here and here. Here and here. That's just random beak dogs. Like, if someone throws a tantrum out here, we're screwed. Someone could throw a tantrum out here and kill 5 people with very little effort. Okay, wall goes there. Wall goes there. And I can start deconstructing out here, right? I'm gonna do like here and here, maybe? So we really overbuilt on the scaffolding, but we didn't know what we were doing, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, look at this. That's done. Cool. And I guess they're gonna need to stand in here to make those inner bits. So we do want floor. Like so. A vault for little old me, thank you, yes. Yeah, get in there. How's it going? It's a cozy little spot. It could count as a room for a person, right? Cancels drink, oblivious, so good, so cool. Okay, let's see if we can go trade now. Come on, Nodka. I would like you here. Good, have eaten very healthy fries and deep fried snacks. Excellent. Sounds very healthy. As long as you are made of grease and potato, that sounds great. Hear properly? Okay. Not that I knew the difference. Here we go. Come on, Nodka. Let's do this, Nodka. I'm probably gonna save like right after trading if we can make a successful trade. I'm gonna try to save like every month or so. Okay, trade. Yay, look, okay, we can trade. Oh, and they got a bunch of gems for us too. Those are really expensive. A gold block, sure. We're gonna have a bunch of useless stuff. Hey, look, some instruments. Puzzle boxes, a rattlesnake, and a billy goat, and a cave spider. Wow, they actually brought a cave spider for trade. Might be the first time I saw that. Not that we need one. We have so many cave spiders. Maybe we should be trading our exotic pets? Offended you didn't know. You did seem a little quiet, I will say that. If we need it, like, so if there's nothing that we need to trade for, right? Like, we're pretty self-sufficient at this point, but if we did need to trade, if there were things we needed to import, we could just breed dragons and cave spiders and trade them away. That would actually be a very effective industry for us right now. Just completely unnecessary. These large gems are cheaper than the normal gems. Thread, trousers, iron greaves, loincloths. I'm gonna grab some of these backpacks. I'm pretty sure we have all we need, but they also keep not having them, so, you know, whatever. The individual and the universe against the rising of the sun. Can you... I think we have the For the Love of Harsh Wings and the True Art. Interesting. I'm gonna say, and this one's kind of expensive too. Against the rising of the sun sounds like a difficult position to have. Raw gems to sell as cut gems, but they were large gems, I thought. I thought they were cut large gems, maybe not. Can the lens save the world? Probably. I'm gonna say... You have like 2 or 3 bins here, right? Or there was something else. There's like a large gem in here. It's all mussel shell and whatnot. Olivine. Yeah, large oval, but it's worth 20. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. How are we all? I mean, I'm good. I'm as good as can be, I guess. Large, round, brilliant cut tanzanite, but it's yeah, okay, fine. We can trade some of these away. We're gonna overtrade by a fair bit here. As long as there's not like a random artifact hiding in here. A large smoky quartz. Large tanzanite. I swear I had these stockpiles set up to not accept the large gems, but who am I to say? Yeah, there's a handful of large gems in here. But like, you don't... There's not a whole lot I can do with large gems. Large gems to decorate and then sell, you know, busy work makes a coin. It's true. It's true. We could decorate, we could encrust the large gems, right? You're okay? Oh. That's a lot of periods for everything to be okay. So let's say we're just gonna trade all of this. Or I mean, if we're over trading like this, I'm gonna take these expensive books too. It still gives us quite a bit of margin. I think that works. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Seems ecstatic. I bet. Now I'm gonna save. Emotionally draining. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's been one of those weeks. I think it's just been a week, hasn't it? Okay. That all seemed fine. I think we're still okay. Flying hug. Sounds violent. Okay, and I can still unpause? Okay. We haven't screwed up yet. And then a bunch more people joined the merchants. No one important. Oh, that goblin chemist is gonna leave. Hilarious. Yeah, all right. I think I'm still okay with that. Okay, and then now we don't need a trader. Go off, Nadka. Let's check on our strange mood. We have rock, ore, and leather. So far not all the high value items. Look at that, jeez. They're on top of it today. We have another 30. Okay, this isn't gonna quite be there. We're getting there though. We are very nearly there. An old monk taught me this technique, very effective. You just start talking out of a sink. Talking out of sync. Yes. Out of a sink? Frank just came and sat on me for a good purr. Aw, I was just cuddling with Jezebel on the couch before stream, and now someone's wandering in here. We're gonna get a visit. Hello. You've been awfully chill for the last 45 minutes. No, not floor. I want to do walls, and we're just gonna lose some wood for our scaffolding here. It's gonna be way more complicated to try to preserve all that. So I'm gonna go like this. It's working. And she's gone. Or no, she's just lurking. Hecata is definitely a lurker. And I'll wait to do that one. Okay. Now, this is getting closer, so I can get rid of these. I want also this, right? So I need to put 2 more here, but I want to get back my scaffolding first. Because otherwise I'd have to build back out to get out there. Okay, so that's all good, and that's all good. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Perfect. And that's both levels of this. So now it's just this middle square at the very top and bottom. Which means getting out onto here. So I think we're gonna do like a stair out here. Needs to go up another 2 levels. Jeez. This thing is huge, by the way. And then from here, we're gonna have to go down, so it's 1 and 2. Jeez, it's gonna be touching the top of the magma. It's gonna be kissing the very top of the magma. That's not disconcerting at all. Right, so we're gonna have 1 and 2, and then there's magma. Wow. Okay. So I think we're gonna do the same thing. 1, 2, like that, right? Yes, I would like you to build a wooden stair down to the magma. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Are you sleeping? Okay. Sure, why not? Woody Dwarf can't find item? After all that? I must have rough gems. Oh, have we cut all the gems? No, you found rough gems. Bones. Oh, we might need more bones. We've been burning our bones. Tanned hide, bones. I think you need bones. Okay. We've been very good about disposing of all of our garbage. There's some bones there. Can I... Oh, rattlesnake bones. Interesting. It's interesting that you can't take them from the minecart? I wonder if that would... Can I dump from? Yeah, okay. Interesting. And then here, do you have any bones? You do not have bones. You have a neck? Is someone... So someone grab them to dump, and then the dump is down here, right? Right? Yeah, there's the dump. I'm kind of expecting to see that one to show up here, maybe? I don't know. A lot of big football games happening right now. Oh, interesting. Is there a big old tournament type thing? One thing that's interesting about football, right, is to a person who does not follow it, which is me, it appears that there's a major event going on like every other month. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know. Are they like spread out through the year? Because there's like all the different organizations and stuff, and you can have like nationwide things and continent-wide things. Hey, heck. Oh. Okay, nearly. She did not want to stay. If she was okay with staying, I was gonna let her hang out up there, but oh well. Oh, did you just grab it? Yes, excellent. Okay, we did it. We did it. We didn't even have to kill anything. There's a huge team historically that have fallen on hard times due to mismanagement. They're having an awful season, and their only route back into the European level is winning this trophy, and my word, it's tense for them right now. I bet those fans are having a great time. What do you think? What do you give their odds? Is this like this is a doable task for them, or are they like severely underdogs in this situation? Honor is not a nice man, so I want them to lose. That's fair. Oh, okay. You're off to gather more. I wonder if you need more bones? You might need more bones. I guess we'll see. I'll just keep an eye on it. I mean, and here's Gra. Oh, Gra's gonna conduct a meeting. Are we gonna get... Is this gonna be when it happens? Is it gonna happen? I wonder... I mean, let's see if we can find... It's all our merchants, our ex-citizens. Where's our diplomat? Here you are. Listen to story. I'm hoping that our diplomat here goes and talks to our leader. Football is a low-scoring game. This game is played twice, and the score is aggregated. Weird. It was 2-2 in the first leg, 2-2 in the second leg. They play an extra 30 minutes. Been a further 5 goals. It's 7-6. Wow. Hello, Lanix. How's it going? We're doing our best. We haven't crashed yet. I promise nothing as far as crashes go today. But I'm hoping our diplomat's here. I'm hoping that our diplomat goes and gives us offers us a barony. Because we're not mistaken as a capital now. And I will hydrate. Moody Dwarf can't find item. I bet it's more bones. I bet we need more bones. Their owner is such a shitbag. I'm quite pissed, to be honest. Interesting. Are you... This game is happening right now? Isn't it? It's nighttime over there, right? Isn't it late evening in Europe right now? Who knows? You're gonna be sitting here looking for more bones. Oh, and you found, like, partially used wool cloth. Interesting. I'm gonna assume that it's bones. I mean, it could be more rough gems, right? Bones, stones, tanned hides, rough gems, tanned hides, bones, yarn cloth, bones. I think so. Bones is next. It's 2240. Wow. Well, I guess if they're in extra innings and stuff. Does football ever go so long that they have to delay the conclusion of the game to like the next day? I want to say I've heard of a couple of baseball games where they just go so long that they're like, okay, we have to take a break. Come back tomorrow. Play penalties instead. Okay. I want to say, I don't know if the rules changed. That might be something that used to be possible but isn't anymore. Sudden death, yeah. I mean, that's how they do it in hockey. Like, hockey recently had some overtime rule changes, and now like games end. Like, hockey games used to be able to go for like a couple of overtime periods. I want to say. So historically there have been some long games, and now it's like you get one overtime and then it's a shootout and the game's over. And if you're tied at that point, then it's just marked as a tie. Sudden death was what happened for us when I played in school. That makes sense. Especially for school games. I can imagine they don't want those going on too long. I'm looking for an animal to kill. What kind of... We could kill a dragon. So here's the situation we're in right now. We could kill a cave dragon, which would mean it is the only source of bones for our moody person, which would mean that the bones will definitely become part of this artifact. And cave dragon bones are worth quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh, I'm being raided. Oh heck, it's Trash Mac raid. It's been known once or twice for an afternoon game to be postponed for weather. Weather's different. We definitely get weather delays, for sure. Hello, Trash Mac. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Shout out. Howdy. Were you also dwarfing? We're picking an animal to slaughter for our strange mood. And I'm thinking it might be a dragon. You know, normal things. Hello, everyone. Hello, Claiborne. Hello, Belug. And others, presumably. Have to raid and run, but we'll be back. Okay, sounds good. Good luck with the fort. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Don't be shy to raid and run. I definitely know how it is. I will be here. We kind of just got started, so we'll be here. We have too many dragons. That's a lot of dragons. What's like our youngest dragon? I'm sure we have some like fresh dragons, right? That's a 4-year-old. Can I sort my dragons by age? It's a 3-year-old. Surely some of these are only like 0 years old. Interesting. Could also do like a rhino. 4 years old? 4 years old with 6 children. My goodness. My goodness. Dragon Higdu Fumage. Interesting. Okay. Do I just pick one? I can't even believe that we've had dragons for 4 years. Well, what if we find... Okay, so we'll do youngest daughter. You are 1 year old. Okay. I'm gonna butcher this one. We're gonna butcher that dragon in particular. And those bones are gonna end up in a strange mood. And all will be good. So yes, so we're finishing up a couple projects. I have this glass ceiling that is very, very, very nearly done. We're trying hard not to crash today. 15. Yeah, so I need like another... Oh, is this it? 5? Where was it? Yeah, look. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. Our indoor-outdoor arboretum is basically complete now. Now that we have so much food we don't even need. I guess that's a slope, right? I should probably put a couple in there. That is technically a little hole. Not that anyone would do anything about that. But that is basically complete. And then we're over here working on a vault. Working on a vault for all the slabs in our world, of which there are 7, and we own them all. So we're kind of retracting some of our scaffolding here. This floor is essentially done. And we have all this lead. We have so much lead. We're building this vault completely out of lead, and we're going to still have a bunch of lead. We've also made 500,000 lead coins. We still have a bunch of lead. Because this was a very silver-heavy map. So yeah, I still have 800 lead bars sitting here. So... I also want to make... How do we do this? I guess we need more scaffolding, right? So I'm gonna do like this. I think that'll work. This is all good. That's all good. That's all good. And here we are. Are you're building? Okay, good. So where you were stuck. And then we do lead like that. Because we're also gonna want like a door here, aren't we? Because if it's a vault, we need to seal it, right? Can't have a vault that's not sealed. And we could just do a flat gate right here, right? I think that's gonna preserve our shape the most, I think. We also need to hunt for a couple more rock crystals for our crystal glass walkway here. Let's do a gate. We're gonna do a gate. We're gonna say a bridge made of lead. It's gonna close northwards. Maybe we do. I mean, if it was here, then you could like technically climb around and squeeze in, I guess. I think it's just gonna be like this. I think that's the simplest way to do it. That goes away, this goes away. This goes away. No, now they're all like here. Still makes me nervous. Does this even, that doesn't even go anywhere anymore. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. And then, oh, how do I, oh, they can remove diagonally, right? They can remove diagonally, they just can't build diagonally. Yeah, okay, good. Good, good, good. So I guess I can get rid of over here as well, right? And this whole middle is eventually gonna go away. The whole thing's gonna be, it's gonna be a hollow. What do we decide it was? It's an octahedron, right? With just a glass plane in the middle, and then all of our slabs are gonna be placed on that plane. And the rest will just be a big open space, basically. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then that's going. And then I just need to build here. Which means I can just do, I can do like this, right? And then I can build this one, and then I'll need one spot to stand for the last bit. And this is, oh, look at the, ooh, I don't think I've made a metal bridge before. It's got like, it's like diamond plate. Look at that. It's all textured. Okay, we can remove that one. And this one, and this one. This is all good. I mean, we can even get rid of this middle bit now, right? I'm gonna save before we start removing all of our inner scaffolding in case something isn't connected the way that I think it is. I think this will all be stable. I am praying that this will all be stable. Did we actually kill that dragon? I guess we're gonna check on things. Right, this is what I want. I want here, lead. I want here, lead. And that's essentially it. Oh, and then, yeah, wow. There. Stray cave dragon has been slaughtered. Moody dwarf is working. Oh my goodness, works furiously. Look, 14 cave dragon bones. With a value of 0. Interesting. I thought they would, I guess bones always have a value of 0. I thought the animal got factored in. I guess we'll find out. Everyone's sparring. Okay. We're making stuff. The merchants have left. I don't know. I hope we get our conversation with our diplomat. Is the diplomat still here? Hey, look, just a random rat woman. Diplomat's still here. Just hanging out in the tavern. Having a really deep conversation with Shem. Which is not concerning at all. Totally fine. Okay, and then there, and that will finish that level. I am liking this. I'm definitely liking this. And that's good, and that's good, and then that's good, and then this is very nearly good. Okay, they're working on it. They're working on it. Kind of want to get just kind of these last couple ones done. Oh, there go the merchants. Goodbye. Goodbye, random citizens. Oh, and all this too. This is all scaffolding as well. Which we can just remove the whole strip at once. I'm gonna save before I start removing a whole bunch. Just in case I accidentally plunge this whole thing. You're working on it? Oh, there we go. Brewer has created Saraziv Iklgau, a ring. That's gotta be a stacked ring, right? Shriek mines the feral weather. It's worth 22,000. I think we did good there. That's a ring worth 22,000. Very cool. Encrusted with cushioned slate cabochons, oval emerald cabochons decorated with honey badger leather and llama wool, encircled with bands of beak dog leather and cave dragon bone. That is a kobold ring if I've ever seen one. Adorned with hanging rings of gabbro, menaces with spikes of sphalerite and rattlesnake bone. I love it. I love it. Now go throw it in the vault. Now go throw it in the other vault. Most of these have things. Here we go. Minor heart attacks every time I click this button. We good? Oh, jeez. We have too much stuff. Rings? Rings. That one. Perfect. Okay, now I guess let's check on this, right? This is done. There's a giraffe on our ceiling. You can tell everything's fine because there's a giraffe up there. I am gonna, just for the sake of completeness, I guess, just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna remove the clear glass job from here. It was just on repeat for a while, but I think we're good on clear glass. Yeah, make clear glass blocks. We're just gonna say stop. Okay, they're still working on all that. Who's fighting? Dingo, Cleaver, Srau. Oh no, wait. Srau and the messenger? Excuse me. Okay, so here's Lure the messenger. Here's Craw, a sacred person. Where's Srau? Is Srau involved in this? There's Srau. Throwing tantrum. Oh no! Our adventurer is throwing a tantrum. Hello, Orion. How's it going? Why are you... I thought you were doing good. I thought you were happy. Currently more rude. Oh, she's drunk. Triumph after throwing something. Euphoric due to inebriation. Our adventurer got drunk and started a tantrum. You're a skilled fighter, but a lot of your skills are rusty. Oh, she's drunk. But look! Ability to stand lost. Why? Why are you this way? Of course, she's like armored too. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that stuff she's weighed down by. Don't fight the rattlesnakes. Leave the rattlesnake alone. Now no job. Okay. Okay. Going well. Good. Good, good. Oh, and thanks for the resub. Thank you for the resub. Wow. 5 months. Jeez. How time flies, huh? Big dog laying eggs there. Okay. We're getting awfully close here. I'm going to do a wall like this and like this. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Minor heart attack. Can remove that one and that one. And that's good. And then just one more here. Lead. Okay. I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna be paranoid. Where are we at? We're right here. We're right here. We're almost done with our vault. We are done with our glass roof. We're still struggling with our squad equipment, but you know, that's just a thing, right? And then I think next we're gonna focus our attention more downwards. I think, well, first we need to find some more rock crystal. We need a little bit more rock crystal for our crystal glass stuff. I think, I can't remember if we ever made crystal glass display cases. Maybe we should make glass display cases. For the slabs themselves. Okay, the game still runs. We're still good. We're still good. But let's look at our stocks. Because these are made out of wood, right? Can you make them out of anything other than wood? Did I make windows? Are they made out of windows? We have 10 crystal glass windows. Okay. So then, I don't even know where you make display cases. Let's do display case. Make a display case. And then this is all just wood, right? Is it really just wood? Interesting. So I'm not gonna do that. Let's go down and look. I guess I also want to remove this wood here. I think we can just do this all at once, right? I think that's fine. That's why I just saved. Those are both good. And we're just waiting for this very tippy-toppy bit, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect. Now just don't dunk anyone in. Just don't stand on it while someone else is removing. That's all I ask. Okay, cool. Look at this. Oh, I am so happy. I'm so happy. So let's go down. Is there like a craft shop? Those are jewelers. Who even makes display cases? Nope. Well, if it's wood, is it a carpenter? If they're always wood? Display case. Okay. Is display case the thing I'm thinking of? What actually uses the glass? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Pedestals are created from wood, stone, glass, or metal. Display cases are a log and a window. Okay, the window used to create the display case does not affect it in any way except for cosmetics. Display case with its crystal glass window is worth the same. I don't care, I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, we could do like lead pedestals or something. Oh, do we want display cases or do we want pedestals? We do have these crystal glass windows. But if I just say, if I make a display case, I can tell it what kind of wood to use. Which we have some of everything. Nothing especially worth our while though. We can do. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do pedestal or forge, lead, pedestal. That's what we're doing. We're gonna make 7 of those. That will be satisfactory. And then rock crystals. We want to find some rock crystals, and I guess we were mining over here, weren't we? We found iron ore over here. It's a sedimentary layer, right? I think that's gonna be maybe good for rock crystals. I guess we can do, I care about all kind of crystals. So we're just gonna say dig gems. There's some opals. I'm just gonna find what's around here. What's that? Rose quartz. There's some down here, right? What are you, black pyropea? Rose quartz? Red pyropea, rose quartz, interesting. Crystal opal, milk opal, tiger eye. Chrysocolla, green jade, rose quartz, but it's gonna be in a bad space. Geez, we really went for it, didn't we? Bone opal, shoral, tiger eye, lavender jade. Everything except rock crystal. Almandine, citrine, smoky quartz, wood opal, green tourmaline. Rhodolite? Bloodstone, interesting, smoky quartz, picture jasper, and then that's it. Okay. So then we're gonna look further down over here, where we've been doing a lot of mining over in this area, right? I was just about to say, I assume we've mined all of our gems from in here, but clearly not. Clearly not. And then that's Fortress. Okay, cool. Rubicile, Morian. I don't want to have to dig a bunch of new tunnels just for like 6 rock crystals. Surely they have to be around here, right? No natural looking tunnels. These are mined out veins. Nature created these. Like I'll dig straight tunnels if I'm just hunting for things. Woo. But like, I guess we could find out if there's anything in there, but I don't. It's gonna be such a pain to like actually get. Moonstone? Old-fashioned Minecraft tunnel vibes, totally. Geez. Well, this was all, we were doing all this for ore and such. I guess I'm curious. Or what do we find here? Praise? Then like all this, right? This is, ooh, black zircon. I did a really good job of outlining all this stuff for like ore mining, but we have so much. Like, this is all galena. We do not need more silver. More citrine. The Gorlak is fighting. There's a random Gorlak in our caves now too. Rock crystal. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so there's 3 right there. Very good. It's like half of what we need. Rubicel, lapis, pyrite. Never know when they might be a creeper or skeleton, or Gorlak, or a forgotten beast. Can you imagine mining in Minecraft and then finding a forgotten beast? Just like opening up a wall and there's like a cave behind there and then suddenly there's webs in your face? Damn creepers. More rock crystal. Okay, we might be good. It might be all we need. Kuznite? Kunzite. I've never heard of kunzite. They have the warden now. I don't think I know about that. There are so many things in Minecraft that I don't know now. Honey yellow barrel. Very Forgotten Beast? Interesting. But is it like a static thing or is it like a randomized thing? Hey, there's more. Okay, perfect. Because in my mind, one of the more characteristic things of Forgotten Beasts is that you never know what you're gonna get. And there's more rock crystal. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna let them mine all that out. In theory, we're making our stuff. It is now almost the end of midwinter. Still never got a diplomat interaction. Is the diplomat here still? Yes. The diplomat is here with no activity. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, and that's good. Wow. I think the vault itself is built. One injured citizen. Oh, there's tantrums and such. Whatever. Can get that one out of there. But yeah, now there's the very top, or the very, very bottom. And then we're gonna start taking out all this inner scaffolding and just crossing our fingers that this works. That this is actually structurally stable. We should also make a lever for this gate. Where should we put the lever? Should the lever be like in like the our clan leader's room or something? How do we actually secure this? Or maybe the necromancer's quarters? Neither of which are sealed or like technically secure or anything, but like thematically, where does the lever go? Minecraft community created not one but 2 RTS mods. Okay. It inhabits ancient cities deep underground designed to be unkillable. It's blind and follows sound through various sensor blocks. Neat. I like that. That's thematically appropriate, I think. And they're all just gonna take their dang time. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. Now, one of the main tricks to placing our slabs inside our vault is that I made it all out of 2x2s. So the structure itself is like an even number of blocks in every dimension, but we have an odd number of slabs. So something's going to be off center, and there's nothing we can do about it. But if I made these blocks out of a 3x3 blocks, then this wouldn't have fit. So I think this is just what we get. But we do have some crystal sitting around for some of these floor tiles. I'll wait for those to be done. I guess we don't need... We need this tile so people can still get there, but we don't need these. And I'm hoping that we don't need these. I'm just assuming that we're fine to remove all those. Okay, so we're still working our way down there, and then these we don't need as well. Forge lead pedestals is done. People are finding webs down in the mines. Not too surprising. I'm gonna say that the lever... Oh, I know what we can do. So right now we have our slabs here in our little vault. And this was previously our sealed necromancer quarters. Our necromancer is currently being allowed to roam the fortress on our own. We actually have a second necromancer now. And I actually don't know how that happened. I don't know where Orc came from, but Shem, our necromancer, used to live here and was kind of sealed in here. But right now she's just kind of out and about. So I think what's gonna happen, and we'll put like a door in here. But I think the lever is gonna go in here, and then all of these are gonna go out to the vault. So then we could lock the necromancer in here, and then the necromancer would be the only person with access to that lever. I think I like that. So we're going to put a lever just right here. Just right here in the middle. Does not need to be a good mechanism. Necromancy loves company, totally. I mean, look at them, they're all right there. Plus we've killed like some of the necromancers that were out in the world. Actually not that many. We killed a necromancer queen. But the most recent slab, this one in the middle, I'm pretty sure, we stole from a necromancer. We didn't kill him. We just kind of yoinked it and ran and called it good. And then there's two necromancer towers in our world. I believe we killed the necromancer in the less populated one, but the more heavily populated one still has a necromancer in it, I believe. At least a necromancer, right? Because they can make more. Boxes are slowly getting sorted out. I guess, yeah, this stockpile allows large gems. Yeah, I don't want you to have large gems. Diplomacy. Oh my god. I'm your liaison. Let's discuss your situation. Merit deserves reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. 20 years in. 20 years into this fortress, and now we can become a barony. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? Who gets to be our baron? Who gets to be our baron? We have some choices. We could... or a warren? Oh, we're becoming a warreny? Apparently the kobold equivalent. We could make our person be a zombie. Meng the Magnificent. Meng the... This is one of our soldiers. This is one of our zombie toadmans. I'm gonna say not the lizard people, because I am gonna be sending them off on missions. We could say like, we could just say Srau, our very first adventurer who got here. We could say Srau is our Warren. She's been here essentially the whole time. There's also Gra, who was our like original, our original expedition leader is still here. She's still our leader. One of the adventure people. Okay, I'm thinking Srau. Srau, we were just seeing that Srau was haggard. Srau was just throwing a tantrum, so let's give her more responsibility. Srau legitimately saved the fortress at one point, right? We had a rampaging dwarf and Srau put him down. And that was like one of the very early things that happened in this fortress. No item preferences. Sure. We're gonna say Srau. And then as far as things that we want for the caravan, I'm gonna continue saying large gems. Because why not? I don't think there's anything else we really need though. Pets? Cave blobs. Bring me cave blobs. I think we're good. I think we're good. You, that's all the gems. Okay. A need for scepters and crutches is expected. You expect a need for crutches? What's going on? And if you are able to provide, some caravan will offer double price. Double price for scepters next year. Cool. So it's going to be, we won't have the position until you leave, right? I don't think we're technically a barony or a warren yet. Visitors ready to leave. Okay, cool. We did it. She's stressed. Let's give her more responsibility. What in the late stage capitalism boomer management shit BS is this? I mean, she's one of our more prominent people, right? She's been our diagnostician for a while. I wonder if she can continue being our clan fixer. She's a notable member of our community. I think it'll be fine. I think it's fine. Do have an injured citizen. Oh, lure. This is the person who was just beaten by Srau, I bet. Viva la nepotism. She's not related to anyone here. I swear. She's pissed. Companion, friend, close friend, long-term acquaintance with, I'm pretty sure, a dead elf. She's related to literally no one here. Oh. Feels like the game just pauses every couple of seconds, but I don't know. I think we just have a lot going on here. Okay, well that means we need nobles' quarters, right? We need to spec out a specific area for nobility. Interesting. So here's like our administrative quarter, right? Do we go out this way and say that this is where the nobles live? It's still kind of central. Kinda. I don't want them to go too far from the core of things, I don't think. Let's say here. Let's say that this is admin, and then this is going to be like nobility. Maybe make a tower outcrop Minas Tirith style. We're just wrapping up our projects. I'm not gonna start a new project quite yet. Maybe long term they get something special, but right now I think we just need to make some rooms. Let's do basically just come out here like this, right? Can I make another? Here we go. Let's do that. Yeah. Increased gnome attacks has been taking kobolds out of the knees. I've used the last of my brain cell today trying to work out if there's a pun with Nepo Baby and Kobold. That's a tough one. I'm not sure. Okay, so we need like... I'm just gonna want a tomb, but I think the tombs are gonna go down by the tombs. Nepo Baby. Nopo Baby? Or Netbold. I'm gonna say Netbold. Kobobo. Sure, yeah. Let's go with that. I do want this filled. No, I'm just stay paused for the moment, please. So we need, what do we need? We need a bedroom. We need a dining room. We need a study, and we'll put a tomb somewhere else. So I'm gonna make 3 large-ish rooms for our warren, I guess. So here will be one of them. Something like that. And then this might be... like study, dining hall, bedroom? Or we could even put bedroom like down here, right? And then if or when we get more nobles, they'll go down here. So I think this is gonna be... This will be the bedroom, kind of tucked back behind everything. All right, that seems fine. Yeah, let's go with that. So then we'll have door here? No, I want the doors to be back here. We'll say there's a door. So there's a door there. And then some connecty doors, right? We'll do like this. And this one goes out like that. I think I like that. Tonight I'll be dreaming of Nepo Baby and Kopo Bobo. Kopo Bobo sounds like what they would call it. Okay, and then we're gonna go down to our tombs, and then we're gonna designate a spot specifically for fancy tombs, right? These are like normal tombs. These are just grave sites. But I'm gonna say there's gonna be like a little tomb situation here. We'll just make these as they are needed. We're not gonna dig out a million of them. Something like that. I like that. That was not intended to be symmetrical, but not symmetrical, but you know, I like it. That's a good shape. We'll go with it. Dazakla and the surrounding lands have been made a warren, and Gra has been re-elected. We are now officially a barony. Lead apprentice. Interesting. An apprentice to your current landholder. They'll take over the position in the event of their master's untimely death. Whoa. Whoa. Is that in there for... Does that exist for barons as well now? It used to be if you lose your baron, you're just done. Interesting. Interesting. And she's still the fixer. Okay. So who's our backup baron? If something terrible happens to Srau, who becomes the warren? Is it also an adventurer? We have several. Some of them aren't. A lot of them aren't even kobolds. You have Shem. We could have a necromancer king if we played things right. Could be a human. I think it should be a kobold, right? I think it should be a kobold. Rule for Baron can't be immortal. It's probably a wise rule, but it's not technically a rule, is it? You could become a necromancer after becoming the Baron, thus becoming an immortal Baron. There's smaller lizards. We could also say, like, our second adventurer, right? Do we still have... Is Irsi still here? Irsi's not here right now. We do have, like... But Irsad is here. Irsad and Darko. Do we want... Oh, but Darko isn't here. Oh, interesting. I wonder where Darko is. We could do Irsad, though. Dealer's choice. That's fair. I mean, so Irsad is our second oldest present adventurer, but he is a one-armed zombie. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about this. But other than that, we're making these rooms, right? Yeah, and you want all sorts of junk. Okay. Oh, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that got fixed. I'm very happy because we were just kind of locked out of the whole nobility chain, right? Now we can make symbols. We're touching candy before we're getting barony. So I think we're gonna spend the next couple years just going straight up the nobility chain. I'm assuming we have miners, right? We have miners. Some of them are locked to it. You are also a mechanic. Oh, and a reaper, of course. Let's put the two of you on dedicated mining duty, just so it gets done, please. Thank you. We're also still making a whole bunch of food and drink, but we're not actually farming anything right now. Like we're surviving off of all the food that we just had here. Okay, so it's going to be a minute before that gets taken care of. Do we have more rock crystals sitting here yet? Not yet. Because that's sand. But in theory, our miners are digging, right? You're down here digging. Perfect. So I bet you our rock crystals are being brought up presently, hopefully. Okay, and we should decorate, right? I'm gonna be smart and put in. I'm gonna like pave this, right? I'm gonna put in a fancy floor. I mean, we could do a silver floor very easily. Or gold. We have 1,000 silver just laying around. Or lead. We could just line the nobility's quarters with lead. We don't have much platinum. I guess. Oh, the other thing we could do. Well, okay, first of all, I'm gonna look at Srau. Srau is currently immobilizing the leg that she broke during a tantrum. But as far as preferences go, you have none. Because you're an adventurer. That's interesting. She is deliberately cruel to those unfortunate enough to be subject to her sadism after experiencing trauma 2 years ago. I didn't know that. That's news to me. She becomes completely helpless in stressful situations after experiencing trauma 14 years ago. My goodness. What have I done? Legendary Bone Carver. Overseer of Mischief Nest. Or of Mischief Nest. Wait. What? Oh, of Mischief Nest. That's not this fortress. How does that work? Mischief Nest is a different fortress. It's a fortress on the world map. Which is ours? Yeah, Serpent of Baths. So this was a world gen kobold fortress that was overtaken by goblins and then we retook through the world map. What color is that? Is that like... Yeah, I could even request workers from there. So how does that make sense? That's interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna save. It keeps giving me heart attacks. Das Eis ein Spy? Well, it's our Civ, right? I don't even know what's going on. Because she's our Baron, she's overseeing, like, does our fortress own that fortress? Is that how it works? I'm surprised that she's not the overseer of leopard bens, right? Maple City State. The same Civ. Kobolds would totally operate that way though, wouldn't they? Okay, we're still good. A former rival, yeah, there you go. Have we dug yet? Come on. I would love to dig. And look, they haven't even gotten out here to do these things yet. That's... I hope I didn't break a path down here. Would be a fun diplomatic system. Civ cities more like ancient Greece than Rome. That would be interesting. That'd be a very Dwarf Fortress thing, wouldn't it? Every individual site competing, but having relations with each other. They should be able to get here still. I'm confused. So we removed that one. I do want to remove this one. We didn't even get these ones out of here. What does that mean? We had people over here working very diligently for a while. We have people with no job. Some of them were locked to other things. I did... And then if I do want to just remove... Oh, that's the lead floor underneath. Okay, perfect. But like, you guys need to come up here and do it. We're hauling lead, okay. Okay, for Srau, the thing that I was thinking was if she has a material preference, then we'll try to do that, but she does not. So, I mean, we have silver. But you can also do, isn't there like silver plus lead? Silver plus copper, silver plus gold plus copper, silver plus copper. We do have plenty of copper. We could do sterling silver. So silver on its own is value of 10. Sterling silver is 8. So it's more work and less valuable. Very cool. Electrum is going to be 20. Because it's half silver, half gold, and then gold itself is 30. So electrum is actually valued halfway between silver and gold. Like loving theater, blood sport, fishing, or appreciation for insert abundant livestock animal here. Appreciation for giant cave spiders. Wasn't there something we could do with lead? I thought there was a... Make lay pewter, which is 3. Okay. I think maybe we make some electrum. And pave and make the nobles' rooms out of electrum. How does that sound? Here we go. Finally working on it. Cancels eat. Too depressed. My life. All our furniture got replaced, at least. Every once in a while, I just look at our fortress and just am immediately, like, reminded of how ridiculous everything is. And why aren't people coming out here? Do people not want to walk on the glass? Can they not walk on the glass? That would be silly, right? Let's try linking this lever. Let's see if anyone can link this lever for us. Which is here, right? So this we're going to link. You paint a pretty landscape, that's for sure. Right, and it's gonna go right there, and we're gonna say do it now. And we're gonna make sure that someone can actually do it. We'll see what's possible, but when we've wrapped up our time with leopard bins, and we've made our fortress in, you know, the manner that we want it to be, and it's kind of in a final state, I'm kind of thinking I want to find someone who's really good at like those like technical drawings. Like, you know, you've seen art of Moria, where it's like all blown apart, and you can see all the different levels and kind of thing. What if we had something like real detailed like that, but for leopard bins? You could see it was like inside a volcano, and there's like a caldera over there, and like a vault sitting up above it. Would that be good? Would people want that? Do you would that be good? I think that would be cool. Hello, Armitage. Hi, did you ever try setting high and low traffic areas in this game? I don't, but could help maybe. We've done very little. I don't do a whole lot of high traffic area. Is this you? You're here to store lead bars. And then you are here to store lead bars. Now that we don't need lead bars down here anymore. The only times I really mess with the come on. Oh. The traffic areas is when I don't want people to go somewhere. It's like we have these minecarts down here, right? If the game can be responsive. So like we have these minecarts, right? And they get pushed down these tunnels. So I have them marked as like the lowest possible traffic area. Yeah, because I don't want people like using these hallways as hallways, right? Because there's going to be a minecart careening down at random times. So this is kind of my primary use for the whatever you call that, the traffic areas is just like telling people to not use a space, right? That's kind of what I do. Maybe a stone sense. Stone sense does work. And I would probably give like a stone sense view to an artist, but I really want like an artist interpretation, right? Stone sense is cool. I do think it's cool to have that 3D visualization of the game, but I also don't think it looks... It frequently doesn't look how I imagine it to look in my head, right? Because it treats everything as a cube. like all of these squares are the same height as they are width and length, right? So it ends up it looks Minecrafty. It looks like a simplified version of what I pictured in my head. And I would love to see someone like fully render what's going on here. Minecart tracks will set or default themselves to be very low traffic areas. Interesting. I'm not sure I knew that. This game is meant for fractal scaling of sickness. Is there a way to save every level as an interactive map? What do you mean by every level? Not that I know of. I don't know of anything that splits a save into different things. I know it probably doesn't work anymore, but I know that there was a script at one point where you could convert a Dwarf Fortress save file into a Minecraft map and go and like just be a little Minecraft dwarf if you really wanted to. But it also suffered the same thing. It was like all the ceilings were really low. Yeah, very squat. It could be a way using AutoCAD-like software, but I want art. I want art. I want to pay someone for art, is what I want. Like I want something that looks very similar to what we have here, but I don't necessarily want like a one-to-one representation. I want like a schematic almost, right? Like a structural diagram. Something that might look good on a t-shirt, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Architect or facility management software could do that, but yeah, that would... That's not the kind of effort that I want to put into that. Probably could work. Dwarf Fortress to ChatGPT or to Midjourney. No. Nah. I want to find an artist and I want to pay them money. That's where I'm at right now. Have we dug out our nobles' quarters yet? We're working on it. They're working on it. Okay, so I'm gonna say... Because first question is, how much electrum could we actually make? Because if we have 300 gold bars, we could stretch that to 600... Or do you only get one bar? What is this? Electrum. Can be made at a smelter. Electrum is useful for crafts. 1 gold bar and 1 silver bar will produce 2 electrum bars. Cool. 1 gold nugget and 1 silver bearing ore will produce 8. Ooh, interesting. But I think that still works out to the same because a gold nugget turns into like 3 or 4 gold bars. Yeah, I think that works. So, we could potentially get 600 electrum based on what we have currently. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 300 to 400 tiles in here, right? Do we go for that? Do we just do that? I think I just do that. I think I'm going to start with... Or... Is it forge or is it... Let's just do elect... I just want electrum bars? Yeah, use electrum bars, use ore. Use bars. Electrum bars, use bars. That's what I want. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna say make... Make 500? So we'll have some extra, because I probably want to do it for the tomb as well, right? Let's say make 500 electrum bars. We have magma power. We have the bars. We just do that for free. That's just labor. And some doors. We can make like some gold doors. Maybe silver doors. Let's do like forge silver door, or make silver door. Make silver door. Silver table. Silver throne. Silver weapon rack. Silver armor stand. Silver coffin, or sarcophagus? Yeah, there we go. That's all I need, right? We're gonna do 5 of those. 2 tables, 2 thrones, just 2 of each of these, and then 1 of those. Maybe like 10 silver doors. Makes me wonder if the Romans did drawings of stuff when they constructed stuff. Surely they must have, right? I don't know if it would be a drawing in the same way, right? But they had, I mean, papyrus was pretty early. But even if they were doing stuff on clay, surely they would have had a way to communicate, like, here's the dimensions of the things, right? It wasn't always just one person doing the whole thing. You had to coordinate a bunch of people. Surely they wrote it down in some fashion. It might have just been like a written description. It might have been like just text saying a rectangular space with, you know, this many cubits long and this many cubits wide, and you have a pillar every 5, or, you know, things like that. So it might not be a drawing. That's a good question, though. Are the psychedelics fairs included for the artist? Yes. Like those books that draw cutaways of historical objects and labels things. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. That's what I'm imagining. Geologist softwares. That'd be cool. Papyrus was Egyptian stuff, so Romans would have had that too, yeah. Yeah, look up, like, what's the earliest drawn blueprint? Surely, or earliest known drawn blueprint, right? Surely at some point we made a transition from written descriptions of things to drawing a representation of something, right? Who was the first person who was like, I'm gonna draw the building that I'm gonna build? That's an interesting question. Gra has a mandate! I bet it's for coins! It's for coins. More lead coins for Gra. Da Vinci for sure, is the most famous for sure. But yeah, like he's way later than Rome, right? Like that's hundreds of years removed. The game is just kind of choking a bit. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. What on earth is that? What is happening? I'm gonna pause it. Needs Galena. We don't need more Galena. And we still have are we still smelting all of our silver? Should go through here and clear some of this out. Smelt tetrahedrite, but like these have caps on them. Oh no, it does not. And Galena, right? These are just going. I see. And cassiterite. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put a cap on these. That's probably smart. Tetrahedrite greater than 5. Copper less than like 500, which we are definitely over. And then Galena, we're gonna say silver less than 500, which we are definitely over. Cassiterite already had a cap on it. Yeah, okay. That should be fine. It's being weird. It's being kind of weird. I'm gonna go ahead, or we're like right at the end of the year. I'm gonna make a safety save here. I'm gonna do a safety save. Super late, I'd say somewhere between Babylon and Egypt or Greece. In between Babylon, Vikings, and ancient China. Oh, that's true. I have no idea what China was doing as far as like diagramming things goes at that time. They did have paper super early, or a paper equivalent, right? Definitely the Kobold, yeah. Given Irish monks established before the fall of Western Rome were making illuminated scripts well into the Middle Ages. I think they used parchment, yeah. But I bet even earlier than that. There are signs of layout drawings on the structures of ancient Egyptian structures, so thousands of years before Romans, yeah. And what do those drawings look like? Because that would have been like clay, right? Or Indian, they have those Veda thingies. Interesting. Slats are bark. Definitely a gap between preserved drawings and lost drawings, absolutely. There's a survivorship bias there for sure. But I'm curious what we've found even. Maybe laying things out in a flat sandbox with sticks and string. Sure, right? We definitely wouldn't have evidence of that by now. But surely they would have wanted something a little more permanent for larger things, right? Like you'd want something that can sit there and continue existing while people work on it. Oh, it's trying so hard. I'm just gonna let it go. One frame a second. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm assuming this is end of the year cleanup stuff going on in the background. I'm hoping. I am hoping. Stone Age hunters in the Middle East and Central Asia today, archaeologists refer to these massive constructions as desert kites because of how they look from above. They found stone engravings that are accurate two-scale descriptions of desert kites that date to between 7,000 and 8,000 years ago. Holy cow! So the blueprint predates written language, because that was like 5,000 years ago. That's further back than I would have thought. That is impressive. Literacy wasn't always necessary for craftsmanship aside from numbers and measurements, and even then... Yeah, that's true. Someone could be number literate way before they become word literate, right? But I don't even think they had, like 8,000 years ago, I don't think there was much of a written language as such in existence. Though, of course, you know, who knows what we lost, but... Perfect SPS for long-term planning, taking care of errands, and meal prep. Yep. Yeah, go make a cup of tea. Gotta love them ancient humans. They knew how to do before they knew. True. True, because they weren't focused on like... They weren't focused on like doing things right? Like they weren't trying to figure out... They weren't trying to invent a process for building buildings, right? They were just like, we want to make this. How do we do that? How do we organize doing that? Feeling pretty freaking cool to be a human right now. When I think of the past, I think it's pretty cool. It's less cool when I think of the present. Humans have recreated their surroundings in art forms, including sculptures and paintings, for at least 40,000 years. 40,000, jeez. But that's... So, not to discount the impressiveness of that, but that is like fundamentally different from making a blueprint, right? Because it's different to draw... It's different to depict something that you see from depicting something that you want to see in the future, right? Like cave paintings go back tens of thousands of years, I'm sure. But there aren't cave paintings of like the thing that they wanted to make, right? That feels qualitatively different to me. It says 10. I don't believe it. I think it's gonna do this until we get our autosave. What makes the newly found blueprints noteworthy is their precision, and they are to scale, and that's super impressive. Because we're not even talking about like a building in that case, right? We're talking about... Yeah, these kites. I'm imagining like in South America. How big are these things? I wanna look. Kite disambiguation. Mini Minuteman video on Ohio region Native Americans making complex earthen mounds mapped to the heavens in season without wheels or pack animals. The same time the cathedrals of Europe were being constructed. Yeah, I knew that there were big earthworks. I knew that there were big earthworks by indigenous Americans. And like Europeans didn't recognize them as being constructed, right? So we basically built our towns over them, is my understanding. Here's our autosave. Hopefully it all works. Desert kite, dry stone wall structure. several footballs in area. Yeah. I'm assuming this is what we're talking about. Desert kites are stone structures with a convergent shape composed of linear piles of stones. Structures have lengths ranging from less than 100 meters to several kilometers, and heights of less than 1 meter, even accounting for erosion. Research published in 2022 has shown that pits several meters deep often lie at the margins of enclosures, which has been interpreted as traps and killing pits. The kites enclose surface areas with a median of 10,000 square meters, or 110,000 square feet. But much larger and smaller sizes are also known. So yeah, big. Typically found in areas with elevated but flat topography, but are rare or absent from sloping terrain. Interesting. Their often enormous size and conspicuousness in arid or semi-arid terrain renders them visible in aerial images, while their construction and rough terrain makes them almost invisible on the ground. Interesting. Sometimes natural features like cliffs are used in conjunction with the artificial walls, clearing vegetation around lines or rocks with a different color from the background has been documented in volcanic terrain. Interesting. Interesting. So yes, very large, very old things. Thank you for teaching me about new things. I always appreciate it. There were people from the entire Mississippi watershed and beyond that visited, given the artifacts they found there, yeah. Yeah, I want to say that I've seen Mini Minute Man before. I'm probably not subscribed. I haven't seen very many videos, but I recognize the name. By the way, if you ever have a big FPS, Squid Coder, can you out? Do not hesitate to reach out. That's fair. I've seen him in here a couple times. I'm hoping this was a temporary. This already looks better. I think that was end of the year stuff. There's some stuff that happens in the background at the end of the year, I think. So I'm hoping that that's what that was. I mean, now we're sitting at 20 frames again. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. A war dog, a pig, and a war dog have been found dead from old age, most likely. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, cool. I think we're good there. Herds were forced into the kites, then hunters waited inside to do some killing. Which makes sense. Like, this is a thing that I've done in video games, right? Dig a pit, drive an animal into it, kill it in the pit. Some of the earliest technology has to be stuff like that. It comes and goes at all DF streamers, can help you if ever needed. That's fair. The previous stream to this one, we bugged out our save. And I'm thinking we haven't crashed today. Knock, 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 knock. We haven't crashed today. We were having an issue, and I reached out to Putnam in the Kit Fox Discord and got some brief information saying that the crash was relating to corrupted contaminants inside buildings, which I do not know what it is. It could be like anything in this dang fort. We've had so many weird things happen. Posted in media in the Discord. Guy is virulently anti-pseudoscience and misinformation. Interesting. Okay, I will check that out. Actually been around the world, has a degree in climate science. Cool. I'm I'm assuming that our Srau's junk has not been made yet. Well, we do have a good handful of bars sitting there now. So let's say go to floor. Going to select, and I'm just gonna say like this, right? I'm gonna say electrum bars. Look at that. And we'll start like engraving these as well. I guess we can smooth. Oh, are we gonna get a siege? Are we gonna get a little siege now? Got some thieves showing up. I'm gonna smooth the walls. I'm not gonna replace the walls. We're just gonna smooth and engrave the walls as they exist. But we're gonna put electrum on the floors and then pave the floor, or engrave the floors. That's gonna be the goal here. Knock on plastic desk. It's laminated. There's wood in adjacency to the desk, I think. Can you believe this? I ran Prospect on my Dwarf Fortress Embark and was confirmed no magma. No magma? It's a salty ocean. Are you in the middle of the ocean? I thought there was still a magma sea under the ocean. I thought the magma sea was everywhere. Oh, here's a little kobold thief. Frilgus. Run away, Frilgus. I'm gonna close this door in case, so if we get a siege, and we don't have people hanging out up there. Where did I just place that? There we go. And ideally I would close this one up here too. I should find a way to enclose this or something. And see, okay, so they did do this. So clearly they can get here. So why is this all not happening? Maybe I need to make it higher priority or something? Because I can do dismantle at priority 1. Does that actually do something? And then I want like here and here and here. And then like these. And then this is all fine. And then this. And then this. And then this. Can people actually do this, please? That'd be great. Putting the phone down and listening only. Okay, sounds good. Thinking of a Hawaii situation with an island embark with an active volcano, and you can tease out lava to make more land. Oh man. I mean, lava does turn into obsidian. Could go for a volcano embark next. How would you rate this, easy or difficult? Volcanoes are kind of easy. The trick to volcanoes is finding a volcano that also has all the other things that you want. Also, we keep hauling all of our lead up here, and it's not actually needed for anything now. So it might be a waste of time. But I'm not gonna fix it. So the really nice thing about volcanoes is that you can get really early access to magma. So like in this case, in this fortress, we've never used coal for fuel. Like here's all of our forges. We haven't had to deal with fuel at all this entire fortress. This was hard. This was tricky. Initially getting access to the magma, especially mining into it from down here, very risky, kind of difficult. But once you have it, you have it. And having access to magma above ground, like we're elevation 26. We have as much magma as we could ever want, and we don't have to pump any of it. That makes it very easy. The thing that we don't have, or the thing that you have to be careful about, is because of the way volcanoes are in like a geologic sense, the rock layers that volcanoes exist in are going to be more, whatchamacallit, like, igneous? Is that what we call these kinds of rocks? And a lot of the things that you want in a fortress, like iron and flux and coal, things for making steel, those happen in sedimentary layers almost exclusively. I guess like marble, like flux can be in a couple different situations, but like iron ore, we had to go hunting for our iron ore and our coal. And it was way over here. Like most of our stuff is located over here, and that was kind of lucky. Because the places where volcanoes form and the places where sedimentary layers form are kind of different things. The other thing is water. We have a river down here. I intentionally made this world with high volcanism, so we have a lot of volcanoes in this world. This is the only location in the world where I could get a volcano and a river on the same map, on the same embark site. And this is a 5x5 embark. I had to make this a big embark, and you can see they're at like opposite corners, right? Any smaller than this, and I would have not had the river. And rivers are nice. Rivers are good. Rivers are your source of water, right? Which in turn is a great source of power. You can survive without a river. You don't need a river. But rivers are very nice. Going without a river is a little bit more difficult. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you can find a really ideal site where you got surface magma and you got your water and you got all your resources right there in, 3x3 or 4x4 embark, then you're in good shape. But that's kind of I think that's kind of a rare lining up of things. IMO volcano is either cheat easy or RNG difficult. Well, that's Dwarf Fortress for you, right? I dig through 60 and still no caves, no magma, upsides, downsides. Not having caves can be a downside. You don't get if you don't ever find a cave, you don't ever get below ground vegetation, right? Like we have below ground pastures because we have moss growing underground. But if you never find the caves, then that will never happen. We got a diplomacy. The Srau meets with the elf diplomat. Excellent. You have disrespected the trees. Oh, dang. We are just now getting this interaction with the elves. But I've already cut down like all the trees that I care to cut down. It's a good thing that this is actually very lucky. If the elves wanted us to stop chopping down trees before we finished all the glass stuff, that would have been a little bit harder. But we've already cut down basically all the trees that we care about. So that's fine. A ram died, a horse died, 3 KV sows died. Okay, that's all fine. That's all fine. Like volcano embark can make iron and flux scarce. I think so. I think just because of the stone layers. Because a volcano isn't going to be sedimentary unless there's like maybe a sedimentary layer underneath it, which I don't might be rare. Pastures are not a problem. I can make my own below ground pastures in soil sand layers through repeated flooding. True. Yeah, I mean, there's workarounds for everything, right? It's just like in everything else in Dwarf Fortress, it's really a matter of which challenge you want to deal with, right? Ooh, look at the electrum. Oh, that's a cool color. That's a fun color. I like that. We'll go with that. I think that's good. But yeah, I would say there's trade-offs. I wouldn't say it's super easy, but I also wouldn't say it's super hard. As opposed to like an evil embark, which is like, it just makes things hard, right? Not undoable, but there's no upside to being surrounded by evil, right? Unless you just really like zombies. There is a rumor like you breached caves in previous embark on same world. The spores are already present in next embark in the same world. I've seen inconsistent behavior around that, is what I would say. I don't know if that's an intentional thing or if I've just like observed that as a bug every once in a while, but I have seen weird things like that. Engravers. We have engravers, right? I think. Engraver. We have two pretty good engravers. Oh, we even have an orca. Why is orca not? This is also one of our adventurers. I think orca was not here for a little while. I'm gonna say the three of you are gonna be dedicated to engraving for a minute here. And we're gonna engrave these walls here. And there's Srau right now in her existing bedroom. All this microcline, excellent, perfect. Who doesn't love microcline? If you don't like microcline, you can get out. Okay, so we'll get all those walls done. We'll see if we can get the floors in here. I think maybe we should just get enough floor in here for the furniture. Maybe that's the first thing we do. So we're gonna say this is a study. I think this is gonna be the study, so I'm gonna say like, just do a thing here. Can I do up to 44? Excellent. I love it. And then this is gonna be our dining hall. It's gonna be our bedroom. Kind of go around the walls, I guess. Get the doorways. Definitely want to get the doorways. Get some spots back here for furniture. Oh, now we're out. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be cool. And I guess I do want it engraved as well. I do also want all of this engraved. I guess maybe let's say like this is gonna be number 2. Do like that. Yeah, and there you are. There's Orca. This is a masterpiece. I am very satisfied. Microcline is one of the best rendered stone, and the light blue is perfect for anything and especially suited for waterworks, aqueducts, petaluves? What's a petaluve? Pools, canals. I do love it. Our we have enough microcline here that I initially just said like all the rock blocks that we made exclusively out of microcline. So like we have all these engraved microcline floors like for our barracks here. Our tavern is just like this ate into sand. So we just built it in as microcline. And I love it. Microcline is fine. I got so much of it. Orca just engraved 9 masterpieces. Oh, Elven Caravan. Okay. I'm seeing cancels, removed construction, dangerous terrain. So they did get here. Okay, cool. Maybe we unstuck something. So right, this is the bottom. Okay. I think we're fine. The fact that it hasn't fallen apart yet is a very good sign. I guess there's gonna be lead underneath this, so I can remove that one. And there's lead under all here. Yeah, cool. So I don't want to remove the stairs yet. The only thing that's gonna be empty space is this middle bit. So we could still get, here to here to here and then remove. Okay, I think that's fine. Of course, it's gonna be just a random rock here. Please remove the rock. So then this needs to be crystal glass. I think I have 7. Which ones are... I mean, I can't just build over these, right? They don't need to be replaced one by one. Okay, so then that's fine. And then up here is fine. So I just want to remove this very top stair and then hope that no one gets trapped up here. That's gonna be the trick, is not trapping anyone up here. Petaluves, French Latin word. It is where you wash your feet before diving in the swimming pool. Pedestrian lavatory, shrinked to petaluve. Okay, interesting. We have one of those. But it's not for the baths. We have a little decontamination chamber for exiting the caves, which is here. This is our only entrance to everything down below. In the caves and such, and then we just have some water. So everyone has to walk through water to decontaminate before entering the fortress. Because we've had some stinky beasts down there. We've had some dusty friends. And our silver thrones, excellent. Cool. Cool. Look at them go. This is gonna be very fancy. Srau's gonna be happy. We're gonna cheer up this dang baron. Of course, it may be considered unwise to pick a haggard person as your baron. We're gonna just deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. These are very important in Dwarf Fortress forts where disease miasma issues have impact. Yup. Yup. Yeah, decontamination style, Roma style, a good reminder to set one in between caves. I just have... all the cave areas are kind of connected at this point. It's all just one path. It's all just one big area. I mean, if there is a problem, I mean, honestly, we made it where it is, kind of out of the convenience, out of inconvenience. We built it under duress. we had a scare. We had a deadly dust scare, and I had to kind of seal some citizens down in the cave areas and then just build a decontamination chamber up on this side before I allowed them to leave. And then someone squeezed out anyway without getting clean. But that's why it exists in the location it exists. Okay, I wonder, I can make these into rooms, right? Even if they don't have all their stuff right away. So this is a bedroom. And that will be assigned to... do I have... oh, there's Apprentice. Where's Warren? Does Warren not show up here? Overseer, or no? Well... she is an overseer. Is overseer the name of the person who oversees a warren? I would have assumed it was like a... I assumed the person would have been called a warren as well. Well, we can assign it to a person individually as well. There's Srau, has quarters. You're gonna get another one, totally fine. We'll get a bed in here eventually. And they're cranking away on these engravings. Orca is a machine at this point. How many masterpieces have you made? Could we even tell? Could we even tell how many masterpieces a person has made? Because Orca's made a lot. Already got another 43 electrum sitting here. That was weird. I don't know what causes that. Cool. Who's fighting? Minor Forgotten Beast is fighting the Gorlak, I hope. Okay. What's the miner doing? Spinning bitter orange log strikes the miner in the upper body, but there is no force. Did we just dunk someone? Did we... Which... So that was the miner Shegas. Is Shegas still with us? I think we lost one. I think we dunked a miner. I think we dunked a miner. I'm gonna tell our Reaper to not be a miner right now. Because raw is too important to just fall into lava. I will say that. So this novice miner, I mean, let's get... I keep losing miners. It's almost like mining is like the most dangerous profession or something. Who else wants to be a miner? Here's a stone cutter and a spinner. It didn't even have to be a miner that did this, did it? This was just a remove... This was a remove wooden stairs job. Were you standing on the stairs as you disassembled them? Because that ends exactly how you imagine it would. I'm gonna do that and hope I don't murder a person with every single one of these orders. But now this is all lead. I mean, everything's sticking together. It's not falling apart under its own weight. I'm gonna need like 3 more rock crystals. I guess, I wonder if I don't know that I have a job for making crystal glass at the moment. So I don't think we're using our new rock crystals. So I'm gonna say... crystal glass blocks. I'm gonna say make 5 of them. Should be plenty, right? And then we're gonna have to figure out how to place our pedestals. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just 1 in one of these 4 squares. That's kind of awkward, but that's gonna be what it is. How do you get dwarves walking and talking in your Twitch set footer? Magic. Magic. The software is called Stream Avatars. You can get it on Steam. It's just its own third-party software. And plenty of other streamers use it as well. It comes with a bunch of default art. And there's like a Steam workshop where you can download a whole bunch. The fact that it's Dwarf Fortress dwarves is my magic. That's a thing that I did. Because you can make your own art. So I basically just ripped the art from the game files and did a whole lot of stuff to make it into the same format that Stream Avatars. Yes, Stream Avatars on Steam, correct. The conversion from Dwarf Fortress art to those little dorks is my secret sauce. But it has all sorts of stuff. It has things that there's a bunch of mini games in there. Like there's this little star going back and forth. You can do like exclamation point jump and try and catch it, and you get some points. There's a bunch of different mini games in there that I haven't really messed with yet. Am I trading with the elves? Do I trade with the elves? I don't think I have anything that elves want. Everything we have is made of muscle shells. I'm not gonna trade with the elves. We're good. They're fine. Orca has engraved 37 masterpieces, and we made a masterpiece silver door. You better enjoy this, Srau. I don't want to hear any complaints. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Engraved on the wall, it's a floor. Engraved on the floor is a masterfully designed image of Laura Frecklehold, the kobold, and Spotfells, the green glass window by Orca. Laura is raising Spotfells. The artwork relates to the creation of Spotfells in Leopard Bends by the kobold in early spring of 119. Very cool. And see, now I have a spot for a bed. I'm gonna go bed. I'm gonna select one. I'm gonna find the highest quality bed. We have some exceptional beds. Do I have a masterwork bed? I could like encrust a bed with gems and such, but I'm not gonna go that far. You're gonna get an exceptional acacia bed. We're just gonna keep engraving. This is going pretty quick, honestly. Sure does help to just have a giant stockpile of silver and gold laying around. Okay, so this is gonna be an office. Right? Overlapping. Where? That shouldn't be a problem, right? Oh, is it like... Okay. Right, that's fine. Can I do this? No. I thought I could do that. Oh well. There's gonna be plenty of value here anyway. Yeah, that's fine. So this is going to belong to Srau. Right, bedroom belongs to Srau, and then we will say a dining hall. Something's happening. Going to be slightly awkwardly shaped, but, you know. Accept. Okay, and then this belongs to Srau. How happy are you now? You already have a royal throne room. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Shigas has been missing for a week, so we definitely dunked a miner. Gold statue toppled by Srau. Excellent. Srau is throwing a tantrum. Excellent. I love it. I love it. We should make sure that we get a lead apprentice in here before something terrible happens to Srau. By which I mean... Srau pisses off the wrong person and gets murdered. Hey look, we made crystal glass blocks. That's fine. That's less fine, but whatever. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna say we need to have a lead apprentice at least slotted in here, right? So who's on deck for Baron if Srau gets stabbed in the face? We could do like Orca. Orca's put in some good work here. Where's Orca here? Orca. Are you not... I mean, you're part of our site government, so why do you show up here? Interesting. I don't want to put in any of our militia people, which is like a third of our fortress at this point. Glassmakers, weavers, reaper. There's our trader. Hammer lords. The person who stole one of our artifacts and handed it off to a random zombie. All sorts of holy people, clothers. I mean, there's Irsad. Irsad is awfully tempting. Or do we say Shem? Who's here? Let's do a poll. Quick poll. Who is backup Baron? Irsad or Shem? So Irsad is a zombie. Basically Shem is our Gorlek necromancer, and Irsad is our first zombie that Shem rose. They are both adventurers. Irsad had a more extensive adventure, but Shem has been here for a while and has done quite a bit, and Irsad kind of had an adventure and then just has been living here. One is a necromancer and the other is a zombie. But they're both relatively prominent figures in our story, I think. Looks nice and tweaky. I just wishlisted it, thanks. Yeah, oh man, there's some depth to it for sure. I should put in a little bit of floor here so that I can place the sarcophagus itself. So we're just gonna go like this, right? I will fill it all in. I guess the door. And then I want to smooth the walls. There we go. I voted for the one that is not a zombie. Okay, sounds good. They're both good options. Srau is still fighting. Where'd you go? There you are. The consoler skill I cannot envision to a zombie, but maybe I am awfully wrong, because consoling to a necromancer can be way beyond. That's true. Oh, did you just murder a blob? You just murdered a blob! Srau, please. I was just telling everyone how cool you are. It's 50-50 right now. Just keep punching all these spiders. Triumph after starting a fist fight. You punched an unintelligent blob of goo on the ground and it split apart. Not exactly a fist fight. You got one vote for each. Hilarious. I'm gonna say Shem. I'm gonna say the Necromancer is gonna be our backup. She does technically already have a... I wonder... I think she lost her post? It doesn't even mention it. She was a chorister, which was a site-wide, or not a site-wide, like a... So what happened was Shem left. Shem left with the merchants. And somehow while she was on the world map and we were in fort mode, she became the chorister of our civilization. Which is like one of our civ-wide posts. But then I put her in... I put her in a squad because I wanted her to go somewhere specific, and I think that overrode. It's not going to tell me... We have an agreement now, so it's not going to tell me my civilization's leaders. I think she lost that post. So we're gonna say as to make up for it, we're gonna give her backup Baron. Which means you need quarters? I mean, you have... I guess these aren't assigned to you anymore. These are technically hers. Shem, lead apprentice necromancer. That's not terrifying at all. So you even got a tomb over here. Okay, so that's fine. So worst case scenario, we will still have the post. I guess I can turn this into a tomb. What time is it? I'm losing track of time here. And then this is for Srau. Obviously, it's going to be inadequate, but you do have a tomb. Servant's burial chamber. Look at this, though. I mean, this is getting there. Tell him to engrave all the things. I guess I can just do this, right? So if this is the study, I'm gonna do a table out of silver, and I guess I'm gonna do one over here too, right? And then chair. Put you here, and then put you here. And then our weapon rack, right? Can go down here. And up here. And then armor stand goes there and there. And that You need chests and cabinets, of course. Oh, I didn't make like silver chests and cabinets. Silver chest, silver cabinet. I'm just gonna do 2 of each of those. Okay. We should have some doors too as well, right? A silver door. Silver door. Silver door. Silver door. Silver door. And I guess I would want to engrave this first. Lower priority engraving. Cave blob has been found dead, you jerk. Did you topple another statue? Are you still tantruming? Does Srau even have the consoler? She's done with the tantrum at least. Competent persuader, adequate intimidator, flatterer, novice judge of intent, dabbling consoler. Was a skilled tracker at some point. Look at all this knowledge. Look at all this poetry she knows. Interesting. Okay, did our other jobs here get done? So that other one got done, and I don't think we lost someone that time. I don't think I killed someone else. Or, oh, well, someone's coming for it anyway. Okay. So that's all good. We can technically remove that because they can go diagonal, right? Oh. Fish dissector's been missing for a week. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I killed someone else. Maybe this construction has claimed 2 lives already. And then, in theory, I have another piece of glass for the floor. Yes, perfect. You are here to remove construction. Okay. Of course, you're another miner. You're our expert miner. Please don't die. Okay, so you're gonna do it from in here. Good. Gra mandates construction of goods. Is it a coin? It's a coin. Intelligent undead stumbling around obliviously. Not concerning, right? It's totally fine. Totally fine. Now this will be tricky because someone's probably gonna stand down here to disassemble that. Yup. That's gonna be a tricky one. Must remove construction. Uh-oh. Can I do like this? Or... But there's wood right there. Okay. Hang tight. That got done. Yeah, how do I do that? I can also place our pedestals, right? Display. Select after. Yeah, lead pedestals. Are you working down to the magma? Well, we're working above the magma. I'm intentionally suspending something above the magma. It ended up, we're like touching the magma. Like this is the bottom of the construction and then this is the top of the magma. But that's as far down as I'm gonna go. Like the construction itself is done. This is as big as it's gonna get. I just wanted to make something floating above the volcano. Really what it came down to. What is what this is, right? Okay, so you're gonna at least get out, right? Hopefully. Someone's working on it. You're here to do glass. Okay. Whoa! Forgotten beast. Uzbad Dunospgon Strabon. A great feathered mantis. It has a twisting jointed trunk and it undulates rhythmically. Beware its black feathers are fluffed out. Beware its webs. Hey look, a flying Weber. Right there. Okay. You can see that we already had another forgotten beast here. Die. Uzbad Chuckspurt the Oceanic Knife. All of our stuff is closed off, so I'm not worried. But there are now 4 forgotten beasts down here. 1, 2, 3 forgotten beasts, and then we have a rock. That's right. It's fine. It's fine. I just devoured a rat person. Okay. Now, this is looking good. This is looking good. Are you happy yet? I mean, you still want chests. Okay, but I think that just got done. So I can go chest. Silver chest. I'll do like here. I only have the one. That's fine. Cabinet. I do not yet have silver cabinets. They're working on it. That's fine. Though technically that's kind of all you wanted, wasn't it? Do you not have a... You technically have 2 chests now, so whatever. The rock wasn't a forgotten beast until you forgot it. That's true. Man, the rock's been there for a long time. I was holding out hope for like a breeding pair. That rock was like the first beast we saw. Like a long time ago. The rock has been here for quite a while. Okay. I think we've done quite a bit here. I think we successfully navigated the bugginess, right? We are not crashing. We did not crash today. I'm gonna continue knocking on wood while we're saving, because that can also be a thing. But I think we're good. I think we did it. Stranger forgotten thing. But yeah, I was we got a rock, and I was like, oh, we just live in an area with rocks. So I was kind of hoping that we would get a second rock, and I could like make war rocks, you know, because that would be cool. But we have not. We have not seen another rock. We just have the one that's been just hanging out in our basement for 15 plus years, probably. As you do. We had a minotaur, and then they killed the minotaur, and then we made a zombie out of the minotaur, and the zombie minotaur ran away. Yeah. That's how things are going. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here for the day. We made great progress. I think we're done with our glass roof. We're essentially done with our vault. And we're a barony. We have nobility. We turned an adventurer into nobility. That is exciting for me. I find that very exciting. So come by next week. Come by on Monday and Thursday of next week. I believe I'm streaming all my normal days. We're going to continue with this fortress from right here. We're going to, kind of tidy up the loose ends on those projects. Make sure that Srau has all of her fancy electrum digs, and get them all fancified. But also, do you have a donkey? We do have a donkey. I think we have a donkey. We used to have a donkey. Our angel ran off with a donkey. I think we have another donkey, but I know that our capybara angel went on an adventure with one of our donkeys. I know that much. But yes, some of the next tasks now ahead of us are deeper. We did a lot of digging before our previous adventure, so we have gotten to the candy. We have not harvested the candy. So I think next stream we're gonna start harvesting candy. And now that we have nobility, we need to be saving up for symbols and stuff, right? Right? Do we turn leopard bins into a mountain home? Do we go full mountain home with this one? I don't know. We're gonna find out. And I don't know, maybe we'll find some other things to do in the meantime as well, because that's not gonna take us 4 years to do. But I think we have to wait a year between each promotion of our Baron, right? So Kobold. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of where we're going, right? I think that's gonna be the goal. Turn this volcano into a capital for real this time. And yeah, come by on Saturday. We're gonna play something. I'm thinking we're gonna sit down with Potion Craft for a bit. We've been using Potion Craft as our end of stream. If a game didn't last a whole stream, we could just hop into Potion Craft for a bit, kind of a game. But Potion Craft got a pretty big update in the last handful of weeks. And the last time we were poking at it, we got the new base, right? We can make wine potions now. And it's a whole thing. So I'm thinking maybe we sit down on Saturday and play some Potion Craft for real. And then the following Saturday, we'll start a new game. So I think that's going to be what we do. Come by on Saturday for Potion Craft. Come by Monday and Thursday next week for more Dwarf Fortress. And yeah, thank you for the stream, very chill. Thank you. I'm doing my best. Today's episode is brought to you by Bricks. And by you, clicking on all those buttons down there. Hanging out with me live, watching the VODs, hanging out in Discord, just pushing buttons. Just pushing the bricks. Just placing some bricks. Just place some bricks. Maybe throw one or two, but play some bricks. And thank you for doing so. I'll see you all around. I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope you have a good weekend. And I hope you stay kind.